Hello, welcome everybody. I will present you today the new VarPlus Logic controller. This is the new generation of Schneider Electric PFC controller. It allows to monitor the automatic PFC bank, and it is very easy to use. So you can see on this demo case that we have two small load, and we have 5 capacitor steps. So currently the PFC controller is working in automatic mode. You can see the power factor, which is display 0.94. You have an indication of the sign, E for inductive and C for capacitive. On the bottom line you can see the step number which are closed, so step 2 to 5, and you have also an indication if the fan relay is closed. Okay, this is the case now. Now we will enter in the different menu. The first menu is the measurement menu. It is accessible directly from home screen if you push the right key. Okay, so you have all the measurements accessible by using the top and down key, line to line voltage, line to neutral, source current, active power, reactive power, and so on. Okay, if you push escape, you come back to the main screen. To enter in the other different menu, you have to use the bottom key. So first you have the info menu, manual mode, setup mode, and alarm mode. If I come back to the info mode, so we will enter in the information menu. So this menu gives you information about each step. When you enter in the menu, you can select the step with the bottom, top and down. So I scroll the steps, so I am currently on step 1. I enter in the step 1, and the controller proposed me 4 different measures. First one is the current capacitor. Second one is the remaining capacitor, that means the current value divided by the initial value, so you can see if you lost some capacitor. Okay. Third measurement is the operation counter, that means the number of switching that the controller of the step have done. And last information is the status of the step. So a step could be in auto or fix on or fix off. Okay, so the normal mode when the step is used by the controller is is auto, and if the step is not used, it is in fix off. Fix on could be used if you want to force a step to be always closed, for example, to compensate the reactive power of the upstream transformer. Okay, so to move to another step, you push escape, and you move to the second step, for example, which is now blinking, flashing, and you enter in step 2. Okay, and the same for all the steps. If you want to come back to main menu, you press escape. So next menu is the manual mode. To enter in the manual mode, I need to press OK for 3 seconds. So I am in a manual mode. Okay, auto disappear. I can now switch on or switch off any step. If I select, for example, step number 4, so it is currently closed. If I push OK, it will open the step. If I push again OK, I will normally reclose the step, but as the discharge time is not finished, my order is not taken into account. Okay, so now the discharge time is finished because I set it 15 seconds, and I can reclose the step. Okay, if I want to move to another step, I select step 1, for example, and I can close it and reopen it. Okay. If I push escape, I come back in auto. So next menu is the setup menu. So the setup menu is organized in a section 100 to section 700. Section 100 group the main important parameters and doesn't require any password. If I want to access for the expert menu in the section 200, from 200 to 700, the controller will ask me a password. I will not enter more in this section because there will be a second video especially for commissioning operation. Okay, escape. And last menu is the alarm menu. So alarm menu give you the 5 last alarm logged by the controller. Okay, so you can see the different alarms. And if you want to reset it, you push during 3 seconds to the bottom, to the key bottom and top. Okay, and okay, I erase all the alarms. So now what happens when an alarm is in progress? Let's take this example. So I switch off the load, so there is no more current in the PFC controller input, and after 1 minute it will detect this situation as abnormal and will display an alarm, ILO alarm. So we can see ILO alarm has been detected, so alarm code is flashing in alternance with the symbol of the alarms. If the condition of alarm disappear, for example, I re-put some load and the controller detects some current, automatically the alarm is erased on the display, but I can see if I go in alarm section that ILO alarm has been logged. So now to finish, some explanation of how about the regulation of the controller is working. So the controller is working on the principle of the base fit. That means during 10 seconds he measures the average of the reactive power. At the end of the 10 seconds he decided the best step to close to reach the power target. He never closed several steps simultaneously. Only one step, he reduced the measurements, he decided what step to close and so on. So in this situation I have the load 1 which is closed, and the controller close the step 3 and 4. If I switch on a new load, the controller will detect that the power factor is low and it needs some additional reactive power. So it just closes step 5, which is the biggest, and 10 seconds after he will close step 2 and reach the best that he can do. So we have finished this session. Thank you very much. And I will pleased to see you on the second video to present you all the commissioning operation. Thank you.